Hello gang, welcome back down to Boundless Bay, where last time out we started putting in, we just put in one leg of this food line. We started ramping up the crude line over here and up the top up here at Gladstone and down over here at West Masterton. I'm calling it more north, like this is the north bank and this is the south bank. They're gonna say west, whatever. It is what it is. So yes, we started getting that in. Now we have to go ahead and finish off a lot of this stuff today, which is great and exciting because what it means is by the end of today we should be having food and fuel being delivered into Gladstone to really start ramping up production here. Now I've done a little bit of farm work over here just to sort of dress this farm area up a little bit. Let's go down and have a look at it. All fenced along the rail track here nicely. Look at it with a little bit of crop going over the fence. I love that. You just gotta have a little bit of crop poking through the fence, right? We've got that. We've got the farms in here. We got some pastures over here for some animals. Water towers, just the regular sort of stuff. We've got a field out here with some stuff in it that they use for driving tractors on and stuff. You get what it is. It's predominantly like a animal pasture farm. Where all their products here would help feed the animals and then they'd sell off a little bit a spare or whatever you'd think. But yeah, what do we got? Sheepies in here. All the sheepies in here. Alright. Okay, so that's that done. I've gone ahead and I've fenced the road. The road's up around here. I've gone ahead and barriered up this little beautiful winding hilly serpent road. So I've given it a barrier all the way down the outside here. Down to there. The safety precautions, you know, just a little bit of safety. Make people feel a little bit safer as they go up and down this road, which they're going to be doing today. Okay, so a couple of comments last time out about some good things that we could use. The conveyor belt system, which we used in the deluxe update series that we did. We actually had to get iron ore from down the bottom of a mountain and get it up the top of a mountain, and we used the conveyor belt system. A really great mod. If you haven't seen how that thing works, go back to the deluxe series that we did and you'll be able to see that beautiful mod in action, and it works brilliantly. But today we're still going to stick with the trucks, but a couple of good suggestions, and also from Steven Spry. You can go and check his channel out. He's almost at the 1,000 subscribers mark, so if you haven't subscribed or you haven't seen Steven, go over, hit the like button, subscribe, and show him some love. All right. Anyway, nice little plug there for Steven. We will be doing something that Steven actually suggested in a way, which is we're going to be setting up a truck stop here anyway, outside the farm, much like we did down here. We're going to use that truck stop to send the crude trucks down here. Then they're going to drop off back at this truck stop, then head back that way. Then we're going to have, so what we're going to have is grain be delivered down the hill to there and come back and drop off here as well. So they're just going to be doing that. Then at this same truck stop, we'll just have some trucks delivering the final goods. So what's going to happen is this grain guy will bring back the food and drop it here. And we'll have a couple of shuttling trucks that will deliver. One will deliver fuel and one will deliver food into Gladstone. Now, the thing about Gladstone is we put our truck stop over here this time, which is fine because there's a lot of stuff we have to cover over here. But, and there's always a but, isn't there? There's always a but. There's always a but, and I don't mean the one that you sit on. We've got a lot of food and stuff starting to head over this way, right? So, because Gladstone, you've got to imagine, looks like it's going to be a pretty big place. We haven't got one product being sent here yet, and the town's already quite big. It's got 2 passenger lines on it. It's going to be a big place. Okay, it already wants 4 products. We're going to wallop in a truck stop, I think, just here. I think, realistically, can I get you like that? I'm even going to put a second street access on it. It is coming off this road, but the beauty thing about this is because we've got this large road heading around like a ring road, we're going to send our trucks around. We're going to use waypoints and get it to come all the way around this way, around the fast lane. I mean, it could come this way as well. It's probably a better way for it to go, actually. Come down here, take a right, head all the way around this way, because then it doesn't have to deal with the bus interchange that we've got down in here, which I think we might move this now, so we can have the bypassing road go through, or we might bridge that bypass road over the top. Unsure yet, but either way, I think what we'll do is we'll send this that way that I was saying. Now, is it going to be better to have something like this, to be honest? Is it? So it's not on that main road there. I'm thinking it is. One each way. I think that's much better. Then you're not directly going straight into that. Also, this is just... What? That's not what we do, hey friendo. It, like, just... What? Sometimes the AI, you've got to question exactly what they're thinking. Sorry about your house, but we build proper junctions here. You can have that little triangle thing, that's fine. But that thing you were just trying to do then was no good. You know what? I'll even give you that. Okay. They've just realized they've got their own refinery up here as well, the Gladstone refinery. Not that they really need it. I mean, we could be sending refined down the hill to here. Now, that's something I didn't even think. No, we don't need to. We've got that working the way I want it to work. Look, this refinery could come in handy because we've got other people up here that want fuel as well. We'll worry about that later as we work down the line. But for the moment... Oh, goods as well. Good. What are you doing, Ham? I'm procrastinating. You know me. I'm a procrastinator. Oh, we can squeeze that in there. I love when I can just squeeze in one little building. Now, and our brown cow. We are dipped down in here. I don't like it. But it is what it is. That's looking horrendous down here. Look, I almost want to redo it. It's horrendous. But work with what you got. I don't even need to do this right now, but it's doing my head in that I need to do something. And even if that something is wash in some of these. Because it literally is actually looking horrendous down here like that. Go a little bit of mesh. It'll be fine. Go one across here. With a 20. With a 20 meshes a lot. The 10 works. To 10 is a good good fit for there. This is just appeasing my need to fix things is all. Or to make it not look as like it's in a basin, basically. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was in a basin. I pressed the wrong key. I want to press that turn key there. Bish bash bosh. You get what I mean anyway. Alright, that's just going to help me go, okay, you know what? You've got some horrible looking hilly section bits there you've put in. Let me just fix that. And then the other beauty thing is about it, you can, I can sit there. You can then do some fencing stuff on top of it. You could do some other things. Look at that behind there, that's horrible. I'll leave it for the moment, but at least it looks like something now. Okay, it looks like something. I've got the ability to finish off stuff, put some little bushes in around there, put maybe another couple of buildings in. You get the idea. That's going to be our food drop-off. I'm going to throw in some waypoints now around here, and then I know I'm done. I've got a waypoint there. You know, I might be okay. I'll throw in another one just here. Then, here's the thing. They can come out, and they can go down this road for bypassing back down here. That'll be good. We'll send them so they'll come in this way, then head them back out, you know, that way. That way. Yeah, that'll be brilliant. Okay. Waypoints for the win. Right. I've heard that with City Skylines 2 now, because I'm excited for that. We're gonna be kicking off that in the next couple of days, so get ready for that. City Skylines 2. They've got waypoints and stuff in that now, which is really brilliant. Okay, so let's get over here and plop in the truck stop. Now, I can fit one, and I sort of was doing a little bit of measuring before. I can just fit one on this intersection, and we just get a connection down to that farm, which I don't mind. But I guess we could just sit down here on the flat, you know what I mean? Don't worry about the fact it's going red, it's because of the actual fences. I think I'll take up here though. Now, the good thing is, take out some of these fences. Brilliant, that worked really well. The good thing is I will just flatten up here and we'll actually make this little exchange a little bit larger than life. Take out some of the mountainous stuff just there. Just give me a little bit of area to work with in and around here, please, while we do this. Take out some of these trees for me. Just so we can see what we're playing with. Okay. Do some configuring here. Alright, let's get these instantly longer, because the longer sometimes is the better. One too many. Oh, I was like, why didn't that work? Autosave. Thanks, autosave. We're gonna go with 4, 5. 5's quite a lot, isn't it? It is, but that's okay too. Plop those in. You're not gonna get one there. You might get a small one in here and one there. That's fine. I don't want that one. You know what? I don't want, maybe one each side and one each like that. So kind of think like this one and this one are in charge of these two, and this one and this one are in charge of those two. That looked horrible on the edge there, so I'll leave that one there like that. Okay, and then like obviously we can do some work with it to make it look a little dressier. You know, we can get some of these farm buildings like we did last time. You can actually change the size of these, which is brilliant. So we can put a bigger one in this time. And I think like we sit it that way this time. Right, so it looks like they drive out of this way. Just a little, you know, they're just adding to the actual ambiance of the actual farm itself. Now, I did like this building that we put in last time up there. I really kind of want to get another one in. I was hoping to get it in like just here. Can I just push it down? Because I've got... Yeah, I can. And then you'd have to spin it. Like that. It looks a bit... It might be alright though, you know. I actually don't mind it tucked down into that embankment area. I'm okay with that. You know? Yeah. Now, I haven't done any work, if you're wondering. Like, I'm not going to fit anything else in up here, Ham. Don't even try. I mean, you could put this up here. It's like, it looks like a store, a warehouse, storehouse thing. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I haven't done anything down here with the food processing plant except for mark out the area that I'm going to put all the buildings and design the works up and stuff. Put some car park stuff down here because this is a food processing plant. So you can imagine it would have a lot of workers come to work here at the food processing plant. Abattoir, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, right, that's done. Let's look at putting some lines in. Well, let's look at, yeah, well, let's get the first line. The first line is going to be, we'll worry about the crude one first. It's going to be here, straight over to here, as just a little shuttle. Can I get you to come out and follow that waypoint, please? Oh, that's a train track, Ham? Come out to this one, please. Yeah, there we go. Like, oh, Ham. Right, at Gladstone Exchange, please come to number 2. Doesn't matter that they share because that line is about to disappear. Right, we're saying it's fuel, so we're going. That's like the iron color. Can we go like red for fuel, maybe? Well, that's Conmat's as well. Go a darker orange for the fuel then. It's like a brownie color, but whatever. This is literally just going to be called Glad Fuel Delivery Truck. Okay. This line here, we don't need you to stop off at Gladstone Exchange anymore. Instead of Gladstone Exchange, you're going to be coming into now we're going to go fuel on this side first. So you're going to come into 5, please. Then you're going to be gone. So brilliant. So you can see then I just took that orange line out of there, so it no longer goes that way, which is fine because our line here does its drop off, solo drop off. All right, so you're coming, you are coming back down here, turning in, doing your thing, and going straight out. So that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. In fact, I could just color it back to this, so it denotes the fact that that is carrying crude for most of the way. As for this line, I want you at up at Gladstone, please, in at 3, no 4. Yep. Yep. So that's brilliant. And then we've got this for all the food and stuff coming in. Or for anything else we might need down the track. Okay, brilliant. So let's get a couple of trucks on that. And we can work on, where's that truck thing all the way over here, by the way? We just want something to do with, what? Food? Yeah, you're gonna need like an all cargo. Just give me like 4 on it. It's a 4 might be overkill for the moment as well, but Gladstone, wait, hang on, Ham. This is not grain. Hang on. This is not grain. This is literally fuel. So we need the tanker trucks. In that case, just give me 4 again. Set them on Glad fuel delivery truck. All right, so we've got that Glad fuel delivery truck. We've got our other trucks now with their line cut short, so he should come in here. Brilliant. Look at that. That's the first truck, so it's working. And then whatever you've got no fuel on you anyway. Great. You know what would help that? It's got some stored, so it should be starting to produce fuel. Okay. Some of these trucks aren't exactly flowing with full amounts. There's a lot on the deck there. We've already got 18 vehicles on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get that flowing. Which is going to cause you to backlog just a little bit. Now you've got a heap stored there. Consumption is 400. Stored is 60, 70 odd. Where are my ones that are picking up? There's 18 of those. Let's just see what that does, I think. It does look like it's getting picked up. That is the line. Okay, it is getting picked up. Right, well that'll ramp up anyway. We've got to wait for those 10 trucks to go in here, roll in and pick it up. Ideally, we could just run a shuttle train down to there. I kind of wanted to avoid running short trains like that, but a short shuttle train does make a lot of sense. if you think about it. A short shuttle train out to there makes sense too. I'll have a think about it if I want to change it up. If we can't, look, later on, when we get in further years down the track, we're going to open up trucks that can do a lot more and a lot better. So we'll just have to sort of play it by ear a little bit, I think. The other thing is we're going to be starting to get some ships down in here with some cargo very soon, i.e. I want to get the... we need to get some timber in for the tools. We want to start producing tools for Masterton. So I want to start getting some sawn boards in, which we can do from the other side of the map. Now, there's a couple of options we've got here. We've got a timber. We can try and get a lot of this timber down the hill into Port Charles, which is not a bad option. Or we run a line. We run a train line, a beautiful little train line, a little like valley train line, which is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Little steamer just chugging right through this valley, bringing a heap of timber down to here and from here, right? Bang. So all of a sudden that's your 2 timbers into sawn boards. Then we'll chuck in a beautiful little, just a cute little port down here. We can send a heap of ships all the way down into here and have our first product being dropped off. And sent those sawn boards into here, right? So that we'll get them exchanged. They'll probably have to come back over this bridge, which is fine. That's why we got it. Up these main roads, into work, and then we get those boards back over here for tools, and that'll be our conmats and tools starting to ramp up for this place, and that's going to be magical once we start getting those 2 products. Oof, gangbusters. Alright, this is starting to work well now. We've got a backlog of stuff there. I will get to the food shortly. We do have a backlog of stuff here. We've got a heap of stone on the deck here. More importantly, I think we've got so much sitting over here. We've just had a pickup and there's still 405 sitting on the deck. So it's heading back with a full train worth. Now, there's been a couple of new trains come to life. Basically, we've got new trains have been invented, put it that way, and I think it's one of them is the is it the L36 or R36 or something? R36 sounds like a skyline or something, doesn't it? Let's have a look. It's a L30 P36, that was it. This bad boy, which is I think what we would, well, this one here, this is a passenger one, so I'm thinking we upgrade our passenger one which to this brand new steamer, which would look beautiful. We've never used it. And this P36, I don't know if this is a freight train or if it's a passenger one, but geez, it looks good. So I kind of want to give that a utilize at some point as well. And with the passenger one down here, this is our passenger one. It makes not bad money, I'll be honest. How many people have you got on the deck? 54. That's fine. Let's change that vehicle out now. For this, oh yeah. Do we want to put some different passenger wagons on it? Well, we can't really. You could paint them to suit. Ooh. Ew, not really. It'd have to be really. What if we just go like something like black? The black looks okay. I think we've got our winner. Oh yes, look at that. And the people rejoiced at faster speeds, faster internet connections. That's what we're after. Faster train connections. Look at that thing. That's a beauty. And I love the wagons. I love just a hint of gold, but then it goes to a hint of yellow at the back here. Now, hill, mountain. That's an interesting mountain. I've got to fix that. Oh yeah, I've got to fix all this through here. That's right. Oh, anyway, how fun is it just playing this game sometimes? It's just magical. Okay, back to food. Right. Well, this should be pretty straight cut. We can see a connection straight to there. That's brilliant. Let's now work on 2 lines. First line will be coming from here. We'll be having you come from 1. You're going to be this color. And you're going to be going grain. Down to here. Yeah, that's fine. And back. to here. That's it. Yeah, that's actually fine. It's fine because that's all it does. And it's literally just going to be add to must grain. It's sort of, you know what, we could put grain, food, truck, because that's what it does. It does grain and it brings food back. Right, new line. Let's take that down. We're going to go from number 2 in there. Make you yellow again. Okay. And then you're going to literally now come, would we say, use our waypoints down here. Into here. Ah, it's taken that way out, but we're not. We're going to make you go this way. I suppose you could take that way. I don't want you to though. I want you to come out that way. You come back around onto the main drag and in that way. Rather than just have it, I'm trying to avoid, except for like, obviously except for the passenger line, which, you know, picks people up and drops people off. But this is the only line that cuts right into the city because it has to get to that point. That's totally fine, but then it heads back out here. Yeah, okay, I'm good with that. And we're literally just going to call it Glad Food Delivery Truck. Okay, I think that's how we're going to go it. Yep. Glad Food Delivery Truck. Right, so we've got to get a few trucks on that. So, I guess, well, the first one is a dump truck, grain. This is, we're going to utilize, 6, it's still a long drive down that hill and it has to come back, so I'm going to go with the flat 20. Right, so I just realized the mistake I did, so I chucked in a quick little edit here. I made sure that I switched I put the wrong vehicles on basically this Master and Grain Food truck line. I meant to put in the, if we go to manage the vehicles here, I meant to put on the, I had these ones on. Basically, I only had the dump truck on. I meant to put in the all cargo flatbed truck. So I've switched those out. They're all done. They're all good. So they're going to start bringing food and grain back. So that was my bad, my mistake. And that's it. So that's done, just to let you know. Then we're going to need the transfer trucks. So they've got to carry food on them. Now we've got this tarpaulin here, it takes 12. We've got this one here that takes 13, or I'll just run with that. They're boring, they're the same boring trucks. I can't change the color of them, but they are what they are. I'm just going to roll with 4 for the moment, because until that line picks up, we don't know what it's going to do, and that's on the food delivery. So all those trucks, look at them. Autobots, roll out. Says Optimus. Alright, so that's going to make this beautiful, winding, snaky serpent. It does look like a big, if you look at it like this, looks like a big serpent winding up the hill. And I love it. Serpent, Mount Serpent or something, we'd call it. I don't know. You know what I mean. Whatever. Right, so we should start to see some grain kick off down here. Doesn't look, have we had any fuel kick off down in here yet? Have we been delivering anything? Oh, we got 3 there. Okay, it is. It's working. And then you're coming to pick it up. Right. It's a bit hit and miss at the moment. So we've got a bit of a clog in the line that we need to start addressing at some point. Go away, by the way. You're just being noisy. That is the shipment. Now, we don't have a lot of trucks down here at the moment delivering from up the top. That tells me we don't have as much in there. Most of the fuel wants to come from this way. Ah, looks like those 10 trucks are starting to work. Right, they've started to come in and kick off. Now we're starting to get a lot stored here. Brilliant. So, there's 20 on the deck here. 21, but these things can take what? They can take 15 at a time. So, gonna get more dropped here. Right, so that's gonna start. So the knock-on effect's still yet to come. It hasn't happened yet. Right, well if that's the case, I think what we've got to do now is we've got to let those lines bed in for a while. So it's going to take them a while. we're going to have to start looking at. Now, we're not going to do any more up here for the moment. I want to get our first products in, so I want to start getting this timber established with a bit of a line through this canyon and this valley. So we're going to have two. I'm going to do it all with train. The other thing is we'll be able to train coal out of here eventually. I suppose what we could do is I could set up a little station just here. Ooh, nice little bowing. I could literally just set up a little station here, truck it down, but I think I like the idea of having just little individual branches coming onto one main valley line down here, and everything works off that. So if we kind of went like this, and the beauty thing is we could actually use these little branch, little railway cargo stations, but I'm going to utilize these as intended. I think what I'd like to do, I reckon I could get these two off the one. Or I build it through. Oh yeah, okay, I build it through. Right. I think we'll go with two lines here. I build a through line here, right? And we just truck this over to here, which is fine. It's just going to minimize the amount of rail we've got and tracks and things coming through this area. I wouldn't mind you having a connection there, and I wouldn't mind you actually turning this way for me. You can be like that, and then slightly twizzle that way. Now you sit a touch higher up. Well, do you actually? I should have probably flattened this whole area. Now we're not going to get this done today, but at least we can get a start on it. You know what? It's on a bank, and I don't mind that it's sort of banked up there a little bit. I'm okay with that. You can have a bank there. I can retain that and do whatever I need to. The main thing is we want to get a nice, decent truck stop down here. So we're going to have kind of just a little bit of a... I actually don't mind this, having a bit of a... let's go with 2 and 2. Let's make this a 4 walloper. 4 walloper. That works there, but horrendous. You could just slop it over here though, couldn't we? You know what? None of that's working for me. Okay. Alright, I'll fix that back up in a sec, because I did like that curve through there. But I kind of... what I wanted to do was get this up here. Right. I can make that road, maybe sneak through there as I need and intend. Right, but can I squeak? I don't think I will be able to actually now, will I? You know what? I might be able to. Let's just have you coming down flat here for a sec. Flat. Okay, you'll squeak through there. I'm going to keep you coming down that way like that. Create that road. Just to there. Yeah, you can just have that to there. Right. That's got what I want. You got what I need. And then you're going to come just out like that. Lovely. Lovely little curve up into there. And done. That's pretty easy, actually. All you have to do is get yourself a little truck stop down here, I think. We can just go 1. You could just go 1 and 0. You're literally just picking up from here and dropping over the other side there. So it's pretty... Look, I could have done so much more in terms of... I'm going to have you like that. Of... getting this train station so it connects to both of these at once. I could have done that. I'm not worried about it. I think it's fine just having this. It's nice to have a longer platform down here as well, purely because, and the extra storage ability. Right. These buildings allow for extra capacity, and I'm all about that. So you've got a connection to there. That's fine. Then we'll get that hooked in there. We'll get basically. We're just literally just going to have. Now, we could put in a station up here, and then we have to reverse it down to somewhere. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's put in a terminus line here. Can you come right down for me? We're gonna have to get a road from here. Now, it's at this point where I'm like, I could literally just truck this stuff down the road. Because by the time the train... actually... We'll send a train. We'll do it. We'll do it. Where's your connection point? Here. There. Right. That's your connection point. The trees kind of don't help a little bit sometimes. I kind of wanted that angle if I could get it. Can I get you lower or not? And we can't get you any lower, can we? Here's the trouble. At that height there, which is fine, you're gonna have to come down a long way. Let's just have a look here. We might play with this a little bit more later. I don't think I needed you to be... I could have just had you once. This is where your curvy stations are going to come in. We don't need you to be double platformed either. We can literally just have one track here. One track. And in fact, I'm gonna do something where I try and get you angled the way I want you angled, and I'll get you lined up how I want you lined up, and I'll get a road to you that will work. That's how I want to do things here. Right, so I know that looks kind of horrible at the moment, but we'll fix it with the power of manipulation. Okay. Right. Get the old manip out. Manip. Get me a road. Not right. You're a little... You know what? There's a section here that's killing me, and I think it's this bit here. So now we're flat there. Now come down to there. Okay, that's got that. Did want to get a connection like down there. I think we'll just leave that. That'll be fine. That's a steep little hill down there, but it is what it is. I'm not going to play with it anymore. We could play... I could play with it in my own time if I really get that worried about it. But if I do a little bit of manipulation... takes away some of that hill, and in fact I wouldn't mind just flattening some area down here so we can squeeze a couple of building things in, you know, just to make it look a little more representative of something that's actually realistic. Yeah, I think that's better. Either way, that's got a connection there. Let's bosh in a bit of line, and I think that will do us for the day. Now you're only 1 degree down. We've got to think about a turnaround point. So my turnaround point I wanted to do was up this valley section here. So it was literally, I was going to just go straight up here. Right, now I don't know if that, it's old line, it's not, oh, I should have gone high speed, shouldn't I? I think what I need to do is I need to get a line down here first so I can measure up what height I'm at. So that's fine. Bring this around. Bring it around. Not so, well, you could attach to the road, but you've got... That's not too bad actually, attaching to the road. Stay out there, because what we're going to do is we're going to swing across this road like that. Now this is where the road's going to be unhappy with us, so we'll go like this. Because the road plays second fiddle to the track. And I think we will stay at that height. Right? Okay. And I think you should, from the get-go, just make this long. I can't see us using that too much at that length, but you just never know, do you? I mean, this station's not that long, but so it's literally just gonna come up, come around. This is where I'd like the track though, from here. Come like that. Yeah, that kind of works. And then what happens is this comes down here. As your connections. You know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Well, can we, you know, Ham's excited when he starts going, can we do this? We can do that. However, Trevor, I've got a better idea. Uh-oh, Ham's got an idea. Can you guess my idea? If I can get the road through here and bridge over it, would look so much better. I'm willing to just take out a little bit more. Take out a little bit more loan there. A bit more purchase of the land, thanks. Let's see if this bridges right now. Right, so we got a bridge there. Happy to stick with that bridge. Happy to stick with that bridge. But quite possibly went too high on the bridge. We will get this. We'll get it good. Yeah, go back to that for me. That's possibly still even quite high, isn't it? That will look a little bit better, I think. At the cost of like 20 seconds to just re-put it in. It's still quite high, but it gets the look I'm after. It's got the look. Ham's got the look. That's kind of the height I want to be through there. So can I actually get you to go flat for me through there? That's the height I want. So I can kind of bring up everything to suit that height, I think. I like a bit of a turn like that through there. Yeah. Not so much a kink in the road. It's actually not too bad. Can we get you... It's potentially just this road bit here. We need you to flow that way a touch. I'm gonna fix the land so it's yeah. And then you will come. Yeah, that's got a much nicer flow to it through there. Yeah, and then so now what we do is we fix the land. And we get the desired look we're after, right? As simple as that. You still get these nice swooping little hollows. We've got a road connection with some bridges. We've got the train being able to do what it needs to do, and I'm all about it. That's come up really well. Happy through there. Okay, so that's our train with the ability to come into the station, back around, and head back out. We may as well... Now, that's quite a height difference there, isn't it? So, what we're going to do Just bring you back to here. Luckily for us, the train is going to be running... The train is going to be running downhill. We're going to have to do some more bridging stuff here. Yeah, okay, well... If we want to get this here, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take that bit of road out. We're going to have to take that bit of road out. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bridge over the top. Except this time, we're going to go over the top with the road. So road under there, road over here. I think that'll look a treat. Oh, yeah. We'll do that next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me today. I don't know where we're going to track ride today. Here's what I want to do. I would really like to ride this road down here. I think we'll take... I would really like to ride that road. But I'd like to... You know what? Let's do a bit of a truck ride here today. We're going to start over here. We're going to ride through town, which I really am excited to do, down into here. Get off. Then we're going to ride back from town through this way, up here. Then we're going to get this connection. We're going to ride up the mountain and into this stop. And that should do us, I think. That'll be a nice little truck ride today. It's still a track ride of different sorts. Alright, so ladies and gents, thanks for joining me today. Here's our test subject. And the best thing is, I like to, can we go Z here? I like to get kind of this view so we can see the truck as well and see everything a little bit more peripheral on it. But that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Billy's Bluff will be the next Transport Fever 2 episode. Please come along and hang out for that. Season 2 is going along swimmingly. I'm loving it. Take care. Stay safe. Stay glued to your screen. Remember, City Skylines 2 is out this week. Get excited. Get out of here.